Hello and welcome to the first ever TWS Wrestling Prediction Show. Now we are going to be predicting the results for WWE's Hell in a Cell 2017. So what I'm going to do is give you all my predictions, and then 24 hours later I'm going to give you my review of the pay-per-view, and we'll see how many I got right, how many I got wrong, and what's going to happen building on to the next pay-per-view and the next Raw and SmackDown after the event. So to start the matches off, the pre-show is Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin versus the Hype Bros, which is Mojo Rawley and Zack Ryder in a tag team match. Now my money's on Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. Even though the Hype Bros are apparently being rumoured to split up and Zack's the one that's going to be turning heel, I would like the Hype Bros to win. However, my money is definitely on Chad and Shelton, purely for the fact that they're trying to push them as the next tag team, possibly the second incarnation of the world's greatest tag team, which did involve Shelton Benjamin. So anyway, the first match of the show, I don't actually have a finalised match card, so this is the ones that I've written down. This is the order that I'm predicting as well, which we'll see if I got right tonight. So the first match that I've got written down, Randy Orton versus Rusev. So Randy Orton squashed Rusev at SummerSlam. So I do believe that Rusev's going to win the next match and they'll have a rubber match later on in the year. I know we're towards the end of the year, so it could be at Survivor Series. But my money's definitely on Rusev. The next match that I've got written down is Bobby Roode versus Dolph Ziggler. Now, there's been not a lot of build-up to this. However, Dolph has had a lot of build-up to being the best wrestler in the ring of all time. So, with that, he's also said that he's going to come out with the most out-there entrance ever. So, I'm interested to see. I think I'm more interested in the intro or his entrance than I am actually the match with him and Roode, if I'm honest. So, I think Bobby Roode has definitely got this match in the bag. The next match would be New Day versus the Usos for the WWE Tag Team Championships inside the Hell in a Cell structure. Now, as much as I'm a fan of the Usos, which you'll find out as we go along throughout the rest of these videos, my money's definitely on New Day. I think 3 of them versus 2 Usos, it's got to be New Day. I think Woods is going to be the one to not start the match, and he'll be the one to have the reason that the Usos win the match. The next match I've got written down, AJ Styles versus Baron Corbin for the WWE United States Championship. Now, I'm also a fan of AJ, but I can see Baron just winning this just by the skin of his teeth. I'm assuming he could cheat to win. Maybe it's a roll-up of the tights or something like that. I would like AJ to win. However, I've got Baron Corbin written down as winning. The next match is Charlotte versus Natalya. Natalya being the champion. Charlotte winning the title at the moment, for me, is not the greatest idea. I think Natalya could have a nice run with the Women's Championship and then dropping it to Charlotte later on in the year or at Royal Rumble. I would like Natalya to have a long title reign. Bearing in mind, it's the first one that she's had for a long time. Her having it and solidifying her legacy with this title could really do wonders for her. The next match we have is Jinder Mahal versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE Championship. Now, I am a huge mark for Shinsuke Nakamura. I've been a fan since he was in New Japan. I used to watch him in New Japan. However, I think Jinder Mahal at the moment, he's on such a run with this title that him losing is a bad move for WWE. He's a great heel. The Singh brothers always get involved in 90% of his matches, which gets him heat, it gets them heat. And other than Kevin Owens, there's not a great big heel on SmackDown. Okay, you could count Ziggler and Corbin, but there's not a huge, massive heel, and Jinder gets a lot of heat. So I believe Jinder's gonna win. As much as I want Shinsuke to win, I think Jinder Mahal is gonna win this. Then that leads us off to the final match, which I don't agree with being the main event. However, this match is, I think it has to be the main event for the way it's been pushed, which is Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon inside a WWE Hell in a Cell Falls Count Anywhere match. So, I mean, the way that's put, it's down as a Falls Count Anywhere Hell in a Cell match, which is what WWE have put down. So, I don't think the match is going to last very long inside the structure. And I think there's going to be huge bumps from Shane. Kevin, I definitely see an announce table being smashed tonight because of Kevin Owens with a powerbomb, or Shane dropping from the Hell in a Cell structure again, like he did at Mania vs Taker. I can see there's going to be a huge spot, and I can definitely call Shane's going to do one. My money is on Kevin Owens for the match. And the only reason I've got my money on Kevin Owens is that I believe Triple H is going to interfere in the match, because Triple H was the reason that Kevin Owens won the WWE Universal Championship on Raw. So I do believe that Triple H is going to be involved in the match, costing Shane the win. And Kevin, as it is, Kevin is actually, there's rumours going around that Kevin is being drafted back to Raw. So I'm not going just on that, though. I'm also going on the fact that with Triple H interfering in this match and costing Shane, it will lead up to Survivor Series, which will be SmackDown versus Raw, which we're probably going to see happen. So my money is on Kevin Owens winning with Triple H interfering, costing Shane. Now, I'm going to do a review 24 hours later after I've watched it, because in the UK, the pay-per-view doesn't actually finish till 4 in the morning. I may do the review straight after. I may not. But within 24 hours of the pay-per-view being out, you will actually get the WWE TWS Hell in a Cell review. In that, I will tell you how many I got right, how many I got wrong, what I rate it out of 10, and where I can see the direction going for SmackDown after that. Thank you for listening. Hope you subscribe, like the video, and I will see you on the next one.